When I was an architecture student, every night at 10 p.m., our campus generator shuts down. For 5 years, I studied and drew by candlelight. I can still smell the wax dripping and feel the smoke sting my eyes as I struggle to complete my drawings in the dark. In fact, if you walk past our studio then, you might have thought that we're performing a spiritual ritual. Yeah, because the room was not lit by electricity. It was lit by candles, dozens of them. Those candles taught me resilience, but they also revealed how fragile our systems are when one switch controls millions of dreams. I thought our problem was darkness, but I learned something bigger. Our real crisis wasn't the dark, it was dependence. Today, over 85 million Nigerians live without electricity. That's about the entire population of Germany. Across Africa, hundreds of millions more live this same story. Yet we say our solution is oil, or gas, or megawatts, or solar panels. But the truth is, the biggest bottleneck in the energy transition is not technology, it is skills. Who will install the solar mini-grids? Who will maintain the batteries? Who will sell and service the clean cook stoves? Who will manage payments? Build trust or keep the systems alive? I have seen it in Ogun State here, in a place called Bamu Bamu. A solar mini-grid lit up homes and businesses. But that was after the locals had been trained to operate it. Suddenly, businesses stayed past sunset, and children were able to study longer. In Kaduna, I met a lady, Hajia Amina, a tomato seller, who used to watch her tomatoes rot in 2 days. But when she got a solar dryer and the training to use it, she became the supplier of her whole town, making more money as a result. These are not stories of technology. They are stories of people, stories of skills. So here's my idea. Treat skills as infrastructure. You see, when governments, donors, or investors build energy projects, we measure success by megawatts and dollars. But if every project reserved just 10% of its budget for training youth and women, we'll be building 2 power plants at once, one of steel and panels, and one of people. I call this the 10% rule for a just transition. It's a simple principle that says, for every dollar spent on technology, reserve a dime for people. By 2030, Africa could create over 3 million clean energy jobs. But without training, those jobs will go overseas, and the light here will go out again. Now, this is not just Nigeria's story. It's a global one. From Lagos here to Lima, from Delhi to Detroit, communities are racing to embrace renewables. But without the people to install and manage them, the clean energy revolution could stall. By 2030, the world will need tens of millions of clean energy technicians, yet most of them have not been trained. Think of it, the world is fighting to extract lithium, fighting over cobalt, fighting for rare earth, when the most valuable resource is sitting on tap, and that is human potential. Friends, the energy transition will not fail because we ran out of sunlight. We'll never run out of sunlight. But it will fail if we don't train the people to catch it. When I studied by candlelight, I thought the problem was darkness. But now I realize that our greatest crisis is wasted human potential. You see, the most renewable resource on earth is not the sun or the wind or even the minerals in our soil. It is people. And when we invest in their skills, the light won't just come on, they will stay on. Thank you.